Nah, see that? I'm see. Let me stop. Let me stop. You gonna say
No,
it
go
You know
five
what I'm
ahead.
times?
saying?
I'm
You know
like,
what? You know what?
nah, no, wait, wait, wait.
You
Because you gonna say it 5 times. I'm like, I get it, man. This what we do though. Like,
I'm just saying though, the sleep dissing got to stop. Dan ain't here. You know what I mean? And I'm on the ones and twos tonight.
hey,
What you
that,
doing is something that I can't get a hold of. The president is out of commission. I stormed the Capitol, no pun intended,
man.
but I'm here, and this is what we doing.
Hey, he
You
ain't
know what I
even gonna
mean?
let us do no pre-show banter. This just
Nigga,
go. We kicking it right off to the motivational minute, young boy. I'm like, dang man, how
he
am
ain't
I
trying.
doing?
Yeah, we can't talk about nothing. We can't bullshit about nothing.
I
I
tried
remember
to
that.
Hey
get
Jake,
the.
I
hey
remember that
Jake,
one time we. Uh,
you missed a couple weeks, Jake. You need to check yourself.
Nah, I know what you about to say, Jay. Go ahead.
what? That one time we did the show at Tone wasn't there, and the three of us we were just talking shit. It was probably just like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Tone commenting like, "Y'all already on some bullshit."
He was not having it. Hey, that's what he was directing traffic to. This thing was like, what the? Oh, these niggas. Oh, go
Literally,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
that's exactly how it was too. I was downtown, mad as fuck.
He let everybody run lights. this
Got
nigga,
that shit.
this nigga endangered everybody's life. Nigga trying to keep up with the podcast.
Because he mad with us. He mad at us.
Oh
Oh man.
man, like they are fucking up tonight.
That was hilarious, man. Oh, that was hilarious.
I mean, so this is Mask Off. Mask Off podcast. You know what it is, man. And we are here for another wonderful episode. This is episode 93, Relations.
We
Not
in
to be confused, 93. Not to be
93?
confused, 93. Not to be confused with a past episode we had called Relations. This is a different type of relation. So we needed to touch on this tonight. And I myself, you know who I am, a big tone. I'm in the mix and right to the right of me, because I'm in a different spot tonight, will be the young boy. What's up with you?
What up, though? Feeling real prestige. You know what I'm saying? Mask off, Mr. Lee in the building. Yes, indeed. Just been having a great week, man. Did some filming, got done. And shout out to the production squad. They paid me as soon as I rapped. I said, oh, yes, Lord, let's do this. So I'm grateful, man. I'm blessed. Have fun. We leveling up. So I'm grateful for it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And a long time no hear from my man that's always down for the bullshit is back
No,
in the
hold on. I'm
building.
not. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you do that to my man. All right,
He hasn't been here for a minute. He
man.
don't
Why you
know the
gotta say
changes
that
that have
though?
occurred.
Why you gotta say it?
Long time no hear from. I missed him. What are you
Say
talking
that.
about?
Say that. I missed him, and you ain't been here. It's two different
Hey,
things.
I appreciate y'all both. I ain't take no offense.
No, no,
Tone.
no, no, Jake.
First of all, you're not going to tell me what the fuck to say. Let's get
No,
this.
wait. First of all, no, wait. Hold on, because you're not about to say,
Let's get this together right now. You know what I'm saying?
man. You know
Dan's
what? I
not
tell you what.
here. Dan is not here, and I'm not going to go for it. That's
Hey,
what it
man.
is.
Look, I
You
tell
know
you
what?
what.
It's not even my time. It's Jake time. Can you let
Jake,
Jake
you gonna
speak?
let him talk to you about that, Jake? Wow, man. That's
Hey
couldn't have
man.
been me.
Hey. What's funny is Malachi offended me, but
He low
Malachi
key sneak
will
dissing.
say talk the exact same shit though.
He low key
anyway,
sneak dissing.
anyway, yeah, it's me, Mask Off Jake. Missed a couple weeks. Uh, had a good week. Everything cool. I booked a couple shows coming next coming month. One at the end of this month.
Yes.
Excited about that. About to get some shit popping. So yeah, and we here for the show tonight and trying to talk that shit.
Let's do it, man.
Let's talk
That's what's
that
up. Hey,
shit. Let's do it. Let's
congratulations,
do it.
man. How was the
But
shows you had last week? Last couple weeks.
oh yeah, did a sketch show at Planet Ant last 2 weekends. Very fun. It was a very ridiculous show. Uh, just some silly sketches, that slapstick comedy. It was good turnout for everything. It was fun.
Right.
Shout out to my cast, shout out to Aaron Johnstone for writing that and casting me in that. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. It's good to see you out doing your thing.
Good to see y'all too.
Yeah. How you feeling, OG?
Man, I am feeling wonderful, man. The guests that we have on tonight, I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do a show like this for some time. And to know that we're going to have 3 people on the show tonight and we're going to talk some serious stuff tonight, I'm so super excited, man. And this would be like the 4th time, maybe the 3rd time we had female guests on. So that's interesting. Let's get that popping. You know what I mean? My week was great. No complaints. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing up, doing what I do, and giving the people what they want.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Supply and demand.
All day. So with that being said, we in touch every base we could touch. You know what I'm saying? We 6 minutes in over the cap time because Malachi wanted to argue with me, but I know he wanted to do something else. He wants to give you the motivational minute. So go ahead, Malachi, and give the people what they want.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that energy into something good. What up, though? Let me get that. Come on, figure it out. Come on. I got you. Boom. Bet. All right. Anyways, yeah.
Don't doing a motivational minute this week.
Today's motivational minute is about get your cues in order. Say nah. Today's motivational minute is about find yourself first. A lot of times we have relationships, we have love. You have to love yourself. You have to find yourself. You have to be who you are first in order to find love. A lot of times we try to pour into other people and find our wholeness through other people, find our healing through other people. You got to find it in yourself first. Be your best self first, because then you can attract the type of quality of opposite. You know what I'm saying? You got to be top tier in order to get top tier. You can't be at the bottom of the totem pole. You climbing your way up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep dusting yourself off till you there. You know what I'm saying? Because once you there, you're gonna see somebody else there, and then y'all can really make something happen. Love yourself first, and then love will find you. It's your motivational minute. Wow. You
muted, bro.
Look, I'm making mistakes because I'm new to the helm, okay? So thank you for pointing out I'm muted because I'm trying to get things done. Thanks a lot, Jake. But that was wonderful, Mr. Lee, Mr. Malachi, young Malachi. That was great. You know what I'm saying? And that's good to know. Find love, man. Find love within yourself before you go reaching out to others, because if you don't love yourself first, you can't make anybody else love you, or the feeling of you being loved won't be there because you're missing out on what's important, and that's you. You got to take care of you before you take care of each other.
You first. You come first. And a lot of times we feel like that's selfish, but it's not. You have to. Who else is going to take care of you first but yourself? It's not selfish. It's full. It's for you. It's for you. And nobody can really give you what you need because nobody's really in your mind like you are.
Yeah, like how are you gonna be able to give to somebody else when you can't even take care of your own shit? Real low. So that's that's right on. That's right on the money now. Okay. Go ahead, Tom.
I just want to point this out. Every time you take a flight, right, in America, cross seas, whatever, they tell you to secure your mask first. And then I'll start equating that with everything else. You got to take care of you before you be a hero and take care of somebody else. You know what I mean? You can apply that to life. You know what I'm saying? But I was on the plane like, damn, they right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them oxygen and I'm not breathing.
Absolutely. And that comes in relationships. Any relationship. A relationship isn't just boyfriend, girlfriend. A friendship is a relationship. It's how you relate. Mother and father is a relationship. Sister brother relationship is however you relate. So within these, we can use people around us to help us with our healing, but if we try to find total healing in those around us, it won't be there, and we'll always be constantly searching. But once you have it in yourself, and then you have a mate that's going to help you with your flaws and all that, but you already have this concrete foundation of love, self love. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to say that we can't use these people around us, but you gotta be 10 toes yourself first. That's all.
Most definitely, man. And we that was wonderful information. You got anything else on that, Jake?
Yeah, I just know that like just over the years, like my relationship with people started getting better because I was starting to be more honest with myself and being more upfront about um what I want from people, like stuff like that. So because I always held things back, and then that just turns into resentment, and you start to like just resent people, and like and it's just not healthy, and that just going with like the self love and everything. Like you got to take care of yourself. You got to think about you. There's nothing wrong with being like there's nothing wrong with being selfish. Take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So that's been I've been working that over the years, and things have been getting better as far as like my relationships with people.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man. Good to hear. Great to hear, Jake. Yeah.
So with that being said, man, those are some wonderful words. I want to go to them comments. What's popping in them comments?
Oh, I'm
You got
already
anything
fucking
going?
up. Oh shit! Gotta be quick on the draw. But we
DJ
got.
Touch, what up, though?
Look, I'm making mistakes.
Oh damn! So right now we got game time in the house, big time in the
Game
house
time.
time show. Of
What
course,
up, though?
always holding it down. Says game time in the house. Bert. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it just means that he's definitely in the building. He's like, oh man, new part of the crib, Big Tone. Is that a blanket fortress? You talking about your background? And they also say, okay, RuPaul's Drag Race. You can't love yourself. How the hell you gonna love anyone else? It's a quote from the show. So appreciate it, time. Also in the YouTube. 1 second.
He did our YouTube.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Mhm.
my bad.
No, not I ain't do all of them.
Oh, my
I
bad.
can
My
do them
bad.
though.
Yeah.
We got DJ Touch in the building. Shout out to DJ Touch.
Yep.
She said, "Good."
Good evening, fellas. She says, welcome back, Jake. Thank you,
Hey.
Jake Tuck. Appreciate it. Oh, there's another comment? Yeah. Why the hell?
Man, hey, I said the same thing, DJ Touch. He changing controls and everything. His brother, I'm like, wow. He acting different.
Yeah, but also in the Planet M YouTube, no one tapped in yet there. But that's all we got in the comments right now.
Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. I love y'all so much.
So,
Got some
Yeah, thanks a lot for
loyal folks.
definitely, man. Thanks for rocking out with us and those new subscribers, man. Thank you. We love those subscribers, man.
The numbers coming up.
Yeah,
For sure.
thanks for the support. Yeah. If we don't got anything else, I'm gonna pitch it over to young Malachi or Mr. Lee, as he wants to be called tonight.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pitch it to him so we can get this ball rolling and we can do what it do. Group discussion, baby. Group discussion.
Oh yeah, let's get it. All right, so today's group discussion, as we said, we're talking about relationships, and we have our three great guests. I'll introduce them. We have kicking it with Rob back with us again. What up, though, Rob? We got Kat, and we have Trina.
What's the deal?
What up, man? What up?
Thanks for having me again, man. Appreciate it.
Oh
This
yeah,
should
you
be
know
fun.
it.
yeah, of course.
Glad
Hey.
to have you back, man. Somebody got a check on it.
Hold on. Woo! All right, we good now, right? Everybody here?
Yeah, it's still echo though.
We act one like a mug.
But it's like somebody else got a device on with them.
I don't know. Hold on.
Is it me?
Talk.
It seems
Is
like
it me?
everybody-
Is he? I think it's you.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay.
Is it?
All right. While she leave and come back, anybody?
Yeah, we can start with the first question. Let's let y'all talk a little bit about yourselves first. I know Rob, you've been here before, so let's start with Kat. What brings you to the show? How do you know? Because you're through Tone, but our audience doesn't know. So just kind of introduce yourself.
He is my brother-in-law.
Nice.
I'm in the streets. Holla at your boy.
In the streets. You want to tell us something about yourself, or you straight with that? You should like, hey, look, y'all need to know.
No, not really.
Cool. All right, we like your hair. That's all good.
Thank
Do your
you.
thing. Yeah. Trina, Sam, you wanna? Yes.
What was
She
the
said-
question? I had to go out.
Oh, my bad. You right. Just tell a little bit about yourself if you want, or not, or how do you know Tone?
I'm good.
Y'all the same way. Y'all sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sisters if y'all can't tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want to
I'm
know,
really
man?
from the east side.
No, he didn't say this was an interview about me, fam. Hold on. And then Rob, you could tell the people. We might have some new people in there. You got a Capri Sun, brother? Oh, okay. I thought you had a
No, I mean,
grip on a Capri Sun.
No, I'm Rob, Kicking It with Rob podcast. Tune in on YouTube. That's it. I'm ready to discuss something.
All right, let's get it. Well, we can get straight to it then, since y'all ready. All right, so we're gonna be talking about relationships. Our first question is: do you all believe that there's a disconnect between men and women when it comes to relationships?
Absolutely.
Trina,
Yes.
you want to
Yes.
expand, or that just a
What-
yes, hard yes?
Yeah, because overall, I think women are they think more with their heart and their emotions. Men are logical.
Okay. You think that's upbringing or just DNA bias?
Just in general, all around.
Okay. Rob,
Yeah, I had to say I agree.
okay.
I agree with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a hell of a show if we all agree.
Right.
No, see, that's because I agree. I agree with her. That
Okay.
question right there, I agree.
Okay. And you said, all right. So, do you think that?
I mean, I'm trying to see the disconnect part though.
So,
Like-
so as far as like how they treat relationships, like do women have like things that's expected of the man, that what makes them draw apart or differences when it comes to relationships, like how we.
Well, I think people in general, they think the love language of the opposite sex is theirs, and we only love how we know how to love. How I love and show love might not be the way somebody else does. Doesn't mean that I don't love.
Okay.
That may be true. That may be true, but I guess in a sense, when it comes to opposites, I guess the love language can be blurred at times when it comes to relationships, because some people bring in past traumas that they may have had from a different relationship that may have broke them and made them feel some type of way. And now you bring it into this relationship that may alter your love language altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, it could also be the upbringing before relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like how you. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, yeah, just the fathers, the mother, how they was raised, determines a lot of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Like what they saw growing up.
Because of what she said about the emotional and what you said at first when he first had a question, that's how I feel.
Okay.
I mean, but it go both ways. Boys are taught don't cry, don't show emotion. So they bring that over to their relationships, and it seems like they just don't care and don't have feelings, when it's not that. It's just not how they was brought up and raised.
Okay. Do you feel that there are men? You disagree with that, Tom?
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I have a theory that a young boy, he changes his perspective on girls, which turn into women based upon their first interaction with the opposite sex and he liked her. That determines how a boy is going to behave toward a female, despite who their mom is or whatever. I think that first interaction, if a girl break your heart, you're going to always hold that to a certain level. Like, she a nut. And if she a nut, her friend is a nut. And if she a nut, her sister a nut, her friend a nut, her mama a nut, everybody a nut.
Well, you disagree, but you kind of said the same thing that I'm saying. Your first interaction with a woman is your mother.
But he's not saying mother. He's saying relationship.
But your mother molds you to that relationship. You don't change throughout the years until you experience different relationships. But it always starts with how you were raised at home. You don't agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think it, like you said, it alters when you start dealing with somebody besides your parent. You know,
because if it does alter eventually, then that means that it kind of didn't matter if it's gonna get changed anyway.
But I mean, I think that's life in general. That's not just relationships. That's life experiences in a whole. You grow, you learn.
So does the disconnect come from upbringing then, or does it come from experience? I mean, I know that's kind of the same thing, but it's pretty much coming from the women itself or the men itself, not the parents. Like, because my mom taught me this one way, but the girls I've been dealing with taught me like this, so now I'm like this now. You know what I'm saying? So Johnny was raised to treat women nice. All the women he had dogged him out. He became a dog. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But is that?
Say it again, Kat.
But that's something that's personal. That's something that you got to deal with.
Okay. And I think that brings why we disconnect even more. You know, because a lot of the time that trauma can't be recognized or communicated. Like somebody.
Yeah, but go ahead, Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, I agree with what she said when I said I agree with her about when she did the example she gave of how women and how men are. But as far as a disconnect, I'm gonna speak on, if this was the same question you was asking, who causes it?
Both.
Or why is there?
It's both of them. It's a disconnect with both.
I don't think so.
Why? Oh, please.
And that's really because of the part about when I mentioned something about when it starts at home. I think most women, I always call women the gods. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all is no us. So everything evolves. It starts and ends with the woman. That's how I look at it. So I feel like women is the reason why it's even a problem of them even getting a relationship with not y'all. I'm just saying getting a relationship or anything and can't keep them in because of the woman.
But how are you? Wait a minute.
No.
Because how are you supposed to keep a man that just don't want to be kept? That's impossible.
Just like she said, the mom, y'all, well, not y'all, but I'm just saying women are supposed to make that happen.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
This is where I think the disconnect is. The disconnect comes with control.
Now, who does that? The man or the woman?
Okay, I'm going to get some negatives. The man is supposed to, but the woman does.
So now you see the problem.
No.
Now you see the problem.
No, that's not the problem.
So you said the men is supposed to, but the women does. When did that happen? When did that change?
It happened when we start taking care of ourselves and raising kids on our own and doing everything on our own.
See?
When that man left.
No. It's not when he left. It's when. Can I say this? Let me say this one thing, Tone. Not y'all.
Go ahead.
The women, they left because the government planted it out that way. When y'all start getting help from them when they feel like y'all didn't need us. And then they start, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there that women is just as equal as men when y'all not. So now y'all don't care about us. But some people still want one, but we dogs. We got a reputation of being
I
dogs.
don't think it's we don't care about y'all. I think it's just we're learning to love ourselves more.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. You know, that whole learning to love yourself more thing. I think it's beautiful. You have a lot of sister love, and I think it's a false narrative, you know, when it comes to women are doing this X, Y, and Z. I agree with Rob. Like when you start getting government funded, they put you in a position in a plateau that you hire over the man. And what we were doing, we were getting locked up. We weren't available. We was out of the house. But also what they did, they made it so we had to be out of the house. You know, and we've never really recovered from that situation where the Black family was a united foundation. You know what I'm saying? So with it not being a united foundation became a lot of disconnects within the family structure. Women start thinking, okay, I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to do anything for me. I don't need to do look, you can stay at your mama house. You know what I'm saying? Let your mama handle your child way. You know what I mean? So it turned to a lot of to that because the family dynamic got broken apart. And then you start looking at how women start raising young men and women. They start raising them differently when they start becoming single parents. They start doing things where it's like, well, I'm going to hold on to the young man and I'm going to be hard on the girl so the girl, she can be self-sufficient on her own. But I'm going to coddle the boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure he stay in because so many different reasons. I don't want to get shot. I don't want him to do this. He's dealing with mental health issues. Woo, woo, woo. But girl can be doing the same thing, but she push her out. She push her far out in the streets. You better fend for yourself, sister. You know what I mean? So,
and that's why
that's a lot of the breakdown.
Yeah, that's why I say the disconnect start with the woman. What I was saying at the beginning.
I don't agree at all. I think it's both.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that too.
You can't put all the blame on the women. It's definitely both. You know, people, I always hear people ask the question about how come relationships lasted so long back then with grandma and all of that stuff. Women are out working now. They're out taking care of themselves. It's not all about government assistance. It's just like back in the day, they had to accept it. They couldn't go out to work and they couldn't fend for themselves. We don't have to accept it now. It's both.
Okay, Rob, before you go, let's get Jake in. Jake, what you was gonna say?
I think like aside from like all the like the family, like how the family dynamic got broken because of the government and everything. I think just generally speaking, like because you can't sit here and say it's the woman's fault or the man's fault. I think people in general are pretty much like I think people in general are trash at communicating. That's where the disconnects come from. People in general, because and this is gonna contradict what we talked about earlier in the motivational minute, because we said it's cool to be selfish, take care of yourself, but it also like a big disconnect comes from lack of communication because we are selfish. We are thinking about what we want rather than hearing the other perspective from the other person in that in the relationship that you're in. Yeah, I think it's a lot more than that because there's two people can come from like a good structured families or whatever the structured family you think it is, whatever a good structured family you think it is, they could come to two good families and they be in a relationship and the relationship is still terrible because they're both like they're both not listening, communicating. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, it's the man or it's the woman. It's just I think people in general are trash at communicating. That's where the disconnect comes from. That's what I think.
I agree. And people say they want the truth, but they can't handle the truth.
And people are not upfront and honest with what they want. Like I know I got friends, I know dudes who get in a relationship with a chick and say they want to be with her, but they know right offhand that they not gonna be faithful and shit. Right off top, they know that shit. So
on the same tip, it'd be some women that do the same thing. Like I know I'm
I'm
only
not
looking
saying
for
it's just men. I'm just giving an example
Gotcha.
of like what I've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm not saying it's just men that do that. It's women too. But that's just an example. Go ahead, Tom.
So can we all agree that as men and women, we play games with each other?
Yeah, men
Hell
and
yeah.
women can play games for sure.
Hell yeah.
We play games with each other. And what's the basis of the reasons why we play these games? You know what I'm saying?
I think we play games because we think the truth is it won't do.
I agree. A lot of, like you said, a lot of people can't handle the truth.
And I mean, I always look at the bigger picture and everything. I look at men in relationships. I always be like, why do men lie? Me personally, and this is my male side, I think men lie because they give you a little bit of the truth, and based on your reaction, the next time it's gonna be a lie because the way you reacted when I gave you the truth.
I think that's a good. We can segue into this question here. Do women and men cheat for the same reasons?
Hell no.
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 There's a plethora of reasons you can cheat on somebody.
What are some of the reasons that women cheat? Let's get into that.
They cheat because they done.
Huh?
They cheat because they done. When they cheat, they lose respect for their man.
Ah, okay. So
that's how I feel.
A woman cheating, she's had enough of the dude.
Yeah, she is over.
No, I don't think so.
It's either one or two things. You lost respect for your man's, and it's a wrap, or you just was for the streets from day one.
Or you try to get out of it.
Why you can't just want to do something like men do? It's women that's like that too. The same reason.
See, that's what I was saying. Y'all shouldn't be like that. That's why this
Y'all
shit.
shouldn't though. According to you, though.
Wait, hold on.
See, look.
Hey, you did say earlier that women. You said men think with. You brought the differences how we think, and that comes from why y'all don't cheat the same way as we do. It's because of how y'all think emotionally.
I think now that whole dynamic is changing. Shit, I think women are like, can't beat them, join them.
Okay, so why black women not getting married no more like that then?
Because it's not worth it. It's
not.
Do y'all want to? Do they want to? I don't know what y'all situation is, but
not necessarily. But if you find somebody that you want, but I'm not gonna just marry somebody just to say I'm married, because why would I waste my time and yours and live a miserable life? I'd rather be by myself and be happy.
So look, out of all the men in the world, y'all try to tell me that ain't one gonna make you happy.
I mean, yeah, of course, but I haven't met all the men in the world. So until I find that one man in the world, then everything is just.
Well, yes. I'm divorced. I'm divorced, and I shouldn't have did it, and I would not do it again.
You not getting married again?
What, get married or get divorced?
Get married, or get if married. What's the number one cause of divorce? Marriage.
Finances.
Marriage.
I ain't never heard that one before.
I've never heard that. That's
the most popular shit in the world.
I thought it was finances. You know what I'm saying?
Marriage.
I think that's the one cause of divorce is marriage. So you wouldn't be in a divorce if you never got married.
That's right.
Okay, so you said that men and women don't cheat for the same reasons, but you also said when Rob mentioned that women cheat to cut the guy off, you said it could be just because she wants something like the man. So do they do it for the same reasons or not?
I think it's both. It depends on the person. I don't think anything is.
So the answer is yes then.
What was the question?
Do women and men cheat for the same reasons?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Thank you. Thank you, girl.
Can I just get this out? Girl. Let me please just get this out. Let me get this out, Tom. It's gonna be real quick. I'm talking about like 3 words, maybe 4. Let me see. Women want to be men. That's the problem nowadays.
No,
that's what I think. It is because y'all keep comparing.
Like I said.
Yeah, y'all talking about y'all can go do all the work. Y'all can do what we do and all this. Women want to be men, so that's why. Not y'all, but I'm speaking to the women out there who's single and gonna probably die that way. Ain't gonna never have a fucking body.
Well, no. Well,
before you answer that, let me say this. Let's do it.
That's what's up. I think
I think you say women want to be men, but you're not looking at the bigger picture. We've had to for so long. I don't think you're just looking like, it sounds like you're just downing women and you're gonna be single forever. It's some men out here that's gonna be single forever too. It's a bigger picture.
And
We'll never be single. We'll never be single.
I mean, quality over quantity, though, right?
I'm saying that's the difference.
Oh,
let me
so
say this
y'all
right
are
quick.
settled and we're choosing not to settle anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Go ahead.
Let me
Tom.
say this right quick. To answer, let me say this right quick. I think in Rob defense, I think Rob saying is when it comes to men, we can easily keep it moving. We can lay up with somebody the next day with somebody else and keep it moving.
But what y'all don't understand is
women
we
has
can
the
do that
capacity.
also.
Let me make my point. My point is, I also agree with Trina to the point that they had to do so much, and it's a lot of bitch ass men out here that they act like women. You know what I'm saying? So they had to take the lead on this, or they had to be independent. And they independence, it comes with a lot to it because they have to step in a role of what be clear how a nigga should act. You know what I mean? You should be acting like a man. Like, and what's the definition of a man? Definition of a man in our eyes, in our culture, is you take care of shit. You make sure the house is okay. You make sure the kids okay. You make sure your spouse is right. And if you in a position where that's not you, you're not being a man. You're not the man of the house.
Okay.
Yeah, when you talk about the control thing, I'm going to go into my personal life a little bit. I'm 41 years old. It took me 41 years to meet a man where I said, okay, I can let him take control. The reason why is because I never felt safe and comfortable enough to do that with anybody, not even when I was married.
Wow. Okay. So that will point to a quality, like you said, quality over quantity. So there's a lot of men out here that can't provide the things that should be. So therefore, you're taking that role of the man, in a sense.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I was watching National Geographic the other day, right? And they showed tigers, right? And they show how the tigress, she did her thing, you know what I'm saying? She was with this one particular tiger, and he was all right.
His name was Frank.
You want me to call the tiger Frank? All right, cool. Fucking Frank. Well, so long story short, this other tiger came on. He hunting with her. He bringing the food. He sneaking over, getting her shit, and she coming to him, getting all the food. The next thing you know, they had a fight. Frank and the new tiger. So this is National Geographic. So I'm getting to a point where you see this shit in all walks of relationships, whether it's with animals and whether with human beings. If it ain't working for you, it ain't fit. What did she do? She got the fuck out of there. She was fucking with a new dude. You know what I'm saying? And they end up having baby tigers together. And Frank, he got his ass beat. He had to leave his whole setup. It's just a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? So you think about it, man. If it's not working, you know what I mean? She ain't gonna stick around. I know my story.
I think when it comes to
my
bad. Am I cutting you off? Or did you finish?
No, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
So I think when it comes to people, men and women both have masculine and feminine energy inside them. You know, some women have a stronger masculine energy than other women, and vice versa. So it's all. I think it's about finding that person that is that has the opposite enough. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman with a strong masculine energy, you got to have a man with super dominant, strong masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Versus just a normal dude that ain't really, you know, he likes it this way, if that makes sense. But the woman is like, he's more in touch with his feminine side, not that he is feminine. You know what I'm saying? So it's about finding that compatibility where I could be or they could be together in that sense of I know who I am. This is how I am. This is how I like things ran. And then we can do this because we got that agreed. And I think it goes back to what Jake said: communication. To be able to communicate, this is how I want it. Love language. This is how I want to be loved. And you got to be. That's what it goes back. You got to be in tune with yourself to know that. Go ahead, Jake.
And going back to what Trina said, she said something about like a lot of people don't stay together like they did back in the days. I think it's because like nowadays, like we progress so much as a society. Because like I think America, in our culture, America, they have like they set like this very unrealistic view of like what a marriage should be or a relationship should be, and things are changing, and people ain't really doing that no more. Like women should stay home, and man should be the provider, and all the other stuff. All that is changing, and a lot of people fell into that culture because they thought that was what they're supposed to do, and that led to that led to all the that also led to the disconnect because they think they should be doing this because they worried about like not being alone and all that other stuff when they should just be living a truth. If you want to be married, that's you. But if you don't want to be married, you don't want to fall in that culture. You don't got to do that either. If you want to just be sexually free, sleep with different people, then that's your choice. But a lot of people ain't honest with themselves. Also, going back to what Trina said, a lot of people ain't honest about a lot of people ain't honest with themselves about what they want, because there's a lot of like there's a lot of people with doing like the I think polyamorous relationships, like they have open relationships. A lot of people are doing that now, and some people say like they're in successful open relationships, but go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
I think a lot of it too is we get wrapped up in what other people want you to do. Like in a big case with that would be religion.
You said religion?
We get bogged up on religion, and especially Christianity. Christianity always practicing about how they always preach about how you need to get married and you're not a virtuous woman. You need to marry a virtuous woman. You need to be with somebody who's going to do this and do that. And you should be the head of. It's all these expectations that we as a culture allowed to be placed upon us due to a religion that don't necessarily speak for us. And everybody got their view on what religion is, but especially. And I'm not knocking nobody's religion, but I know in particular with Christianity, there's a higher expectation when it comes to what they consider you should be doing and what's considered godly.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So going back to what I said before about the grandparents staying they staying together, and I think a big factor of that too is because home was taken care of. Even though he did what he did in the streets, he still took care of home. You're not doing that no more.
Okay. Don't say he. Just say
he. I mean the man. What you mean? I'm saying the man.
I'm just saying certain. Okay. What I'm saying is,
I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about our grandparents.
I know. You saying the reason why women, it was the marriage and stuff was more stronger back then because he took care of home and the woman stayed and did what they place, right?
Right.
At the time. So, and you saying that's not going on now, but women ain't. And look, I heard you say something about bash. I'm not bashing women. I'm just speaking on what I think is the reason why shit all fucked up. So women ain't doing their part no more either.
Because we working.
But you shouldn't be.
Not everybody working. Not everybody working.
No. What I mean.
A lot of them working. A lot of them working that ass.
What you're saying? That's why I'm saying it's not just a man or woman thing. It's both.
No, I'm not saying. I mean, women got to do something to help, but the man can't do what you said the grandpa was doing to the grandma no more because Y'all want to be the man. That's what I was saying. Y'all want to be the breadwinners, so y'all can be like, I don't need you.
No,
But
we
it's
want to
not
go
we
because
doing that
shit is
just to
expensive as
say we
hell
don't
now. It
need you.
takes
We're
the
doing that
income.
because we have to do that. Because if you're not going to do it, who going to take care of our kids? Who going to pay the mortgage? Who going to do this? We got to do it.
And I mean, the way shit is priced, you kind of need two incomes. One ain't doing it no more.
Right. I get that part. But y'all making it seem like because y'all gotta not. I'm just saying, women in general, and some stuff y'all saying that because y'all have to do it, you don't need a man. It should be we gotta do it to make it together. But y'all saying I can do this without you. I don't need you. You see what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
because technically you can.
But do y'all want to be
Does
with
everybody
somebody?
want to? No. But if
So
you have to do something by yourself, you're going to do it by yourself, regardless as to if you got somebody or not.
Okay, but I know Trina. She says she don't want to get married no more. So that means you don't even want to be in a relationship no more, right?
if it's open,
And then, what's your situation? Do you want to be married or tried or anything?
I'm not opposed to getting married, but I'm not just about to marry some bullshit.
I get that.
Just for the sake of saying I'm married.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I don't, and it's just me. If y'all asking for
Who
whatever,
wants to marry bullshit?
You be surprised.
people marry bullshit just to say they married all the time.
All the time.
So go ahead. I want to hit on that what you just said, but I want to hear what you have to say now, Trina. Go ahead.
I don't think we are. I think we're so Americanized to be that it's supposed to be a man and a woman. I don't think we're made to be with just one person forever. I just don't think so. I don't think. And that's why I said I wouldn't get married again because it's going to be rare that I find someone that has those same views as I do. I just don't think we're meant to be with one person forever. That's a long time.
Yeah, but
Interesting point.
yeah.
You got something else?
Even with that point though, you know who? Hold up, right quick. You know who pushes that point? It's always women push that point.
You know why? Because
women. Oh, hold on, let me finish. You know, and I catch myself watching reality shows, and I was watching one today, and they always saying they was talking to their friend. It was like, "Don't you want to get married? Don't you want to be with only one woman?" And I'm like, maybe that won't work for them. Maybe that won't work for whatever their situation is. But it's like more women place those boundaries and those stigmatisms on relationships than men do. If you talk to any man on here, they be like, well, you know what? To be honest, you know, I want to date her. I won't have my options open.
But
women
that
want
conversation,
this is mine.
That conversation never comes up like that. It's always what a lot of men don't understand. It's not even the cheating part that we have an issue with. It's the disrespect that comes with the cheating. Like, you can't sleep with my best friend and her friend and expect me to be okay with that and live with that. That's not going to happen.
I'll never do that. I won't do that.
I'm not saying that I'm okay with cheating, but if I'm with you and you cheat on me, you better not let me find out, and it better not be nobody coming to my house and being disrespectful to the home.
So,
and a lot of men be out of
my view with that is cheating is cheating. It's just that it's only cheating if I don't know. If you want, my views is completely different on all of this. If you want to do something else, tell me. I'm good. I can respect.
You got to do it respectfully.
Exactly.
You got to cheat respectfully.
But that's a word too. Cheat. It shouldn't even be cheating if you have an understanding.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Open relationship is different than cheating.
That word right there is such a stigmatism with it.
It's only cheating if it's if what am I trying to say?
If the other person find out, goddamn it, that's it.
No.
It's not cheating if it's not a unanimous decision about where y'all stand.
Yeah, there you go. But I think I don't know. I think with women be so caught up in what the world think of their relationship. What the world, I think the majority of relationships are ruined because of friends or what somebody told you or what somebody tell you you need to do.
Or
The
Instead
social
of
envious
media.
if you happy, why that man in front of your face, focus on that. When he not there, don't worry about it. That's just me.
So
I
that's
think
the
social
envious
media.
people. That's the envious people getting at the insecure motherfuckers. That's what that is. The envious people jealous of what you have, but they know how to push an insecure person buttons, and they ruin everything for them. Nah, everything in shambles.
Right.
But the one real quick, Malachi, I just want to say this real quick, before I forget. I forgot. Go ahead. See how quick that is when you old like me and shit. It'll
That's
come
all
back.
good, brother. This has been a great
You good, bro?
conversation. Though. Y'all was faking on the first one. It was like, yep. No, wait, well, hold on. Then it took off from there. That was funny. But yeah, it's been a great conversation. I see this was sparked some good stuff in y'all too. A good conversation. Mask off. That's what we about. Is just having those candid conversations. So I appreciate y'all for coming on board, talking, rapping with us. So y'all be able to post this clip, this video later on once it's posted and everything. Y'all got any final words on relationships?
Look at him,
One
he
sentence.
try, look at Mr. Lee. He trying to look smooth while he wraps it
Uh,
up. Go ahead, Mr. Lee.
My final word is people need to do what make them happy and not worry about what the rest of the world think. Do what makes you happy. My situation might not fit yours, yours might not fit mine. As long as you happy, I'm happy for you and be happy for me.
Okay.
uh,
I agree.
okay. My final words is I don't know. Like I say, I just be on here just trying to the questions that was asked. It was more about, like I said earlier, my opinion on why this shit is going bad and why women and men feel the way they feel. I'm married, but I gave my finger a rest. So
What?
what? My hand was hurting. But it wasn't tight either. I just didn't want it on there no more. It's in the drawer. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on probably next week, Tuesday. That's what happens when you be like me and shit. But no, this was interesting. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could have had more time. And one thing for Jake, I don't want to put you on the spot, but ain't no more comments. I just was wondering what people were saying.
I was waiting on
Yeah,
them to
we
shoot
was
back
waiting for
to
you
me.
to finish
Oh,
up.
okay. I thought y'all was about to end
We
it.
got
I'm sorry.
comments.
I'm sorry. I thought y'all.
No,
I'm
we
sorry.
got comments. We
Yeah.
just wanted to end the discussion. We got comments coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
No problem. You got last words, Malachi?
Yeah, I just appreciate y'all having me on for sure. That's it. I really appreciate that. Glad y'all
Jake, any
got the
last
going
words?
too.
Yeah, that was a good discussion. Glad have y'all on, and as far as like communicate what you want to people. Be upfront. That's it. When your relationships. And I agree with
So
Treaty.
this is
Go ahead. Yep.
this isn't our last time. We're gonna invite them back on so we can open the forum like we did again to have another group discussion. You know what I'm saying? With another topic that involves men and women. So get every perspective, the male side and the female side. But what we're gonna do, y'all can stick around for the comments. Jake gonna hit the comments up and see what we got popping in the comments. Go ahead, Jake.
So comments, the mask off YouTube. DJ Touch always stay in the building. She says, I don't agree. One comment she said, I don't agree. A woman can cheat and still love and want to be with their man. She also says it makes no sense to want a 50s marriage in today's culture. The culture develops so the concept of marriage should too. She also said you got to cheat respectfully, which was I think what that was talking about like
It's Rob.
yeah, Rob, yeah. And also like she said she got laugh emojis at Rob. I guess that was when you talking about you gave your finger a rest. Because that was funny as hell. And let's see. Planet Ant chat. We got Just big time. He in there. He just says, hold on. Tom says, I like what Jake was saying. Both people have to communicate. Also, Anita just posted something. Anita, what up, though? Thanks for watching. She says, studies show that women do more than their share of housework and childcare in most marriages where both are working, not too appealing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Because I, you know what, with that, I think a lot of men still go on the basis of, well, this is the way, this is what a woman should do.
Tradition, yeah.
This is what woman's supposed to do. If I take care of the outside, you're supposed to take care of the inside. But and respectfully, women have a different.
That's kind of
respectfully, women have an outdated viewpoint on that. They figure, hey, look, if I'm in this, you should be in this too. So,
but and she also said marriages, not relationships. So relationships, you start there and it lead to that if everything bonded. But if you start off on bullshit in relationship, you ain't gonna never make it to the marriage part, and that's where you end up fucking with the wrong person.
But why is that the ultimate goal?
Why is the goal always marriage?
Why is that the ultimate goal?
Well, because women, I think women's, why they always saying that
no,
ain't nothing.
That. Women,
in my opinion, women seem like that's what they want.
We got. That's what it is.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they want. When they watch TV, they look. My wife sit there, and before we was married, and said, "Oh, this is I would the relationship like that." And movies, people get married. It seems like most women like that. That they want that fantasy of being married, weddings, dresses, and shit.
That man that she watching that looks so happy probably done stepped out 17 times.
No, well, she better. I don't give a fuck what she do right now. But anyway, she at home upstairs with me. God damn it! No, I'm just bullshit. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I ain't gonna take up y'all showtime and shit, man.
It's all good, man. You crack me the fuck up, bro. We got any more comments?
No, that's all we got.
That's all we got. So, we about to close it down. Once again, I want to welcome everybody that came out for this episode of Mask Off, episode 93, Relations. You guys are always welcome to come back whenever you want to. Just give a buzz to us and we'll make something happen for you. Trina, thank you for coming. Thank you for your insight. Kat, thank you for your insight. Rob, thank you. Any last words before y'all go? Y'all got anything y'all want to plug?
Like I say, tune in, people. Kicking It with Rob, YouTube only. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm about to have Dr. Umar Johnson on the show in about a month.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
Yeah, I definitely want to be on it.
I'm gonna let y'all know I got that, and I got some old BMF interviews and shit like that. But y'all stay tuned. And I took a little break for a minute because I was changing up some stuff. But y'all stay tuned and look for that, man. And please like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely, man. That's what's up. Absolutely.
Subscribe to Kicking It with Rob.
Kicking It
with Rob. Yeah, all right. So that's it. Kat, you got anything you want to plug?
No.
Anybody want to give a shout out to anybody?
No. Just thank you for having me.
That's what's up. You know what? I want to give a shout out to my home. No. I want to give a shout out to my homie.
I'm just messing with you, sweetie.
I want to give a shout out to my homie Rob. Not you Kicking It with Rob, but Rob. Anytime you want to come on, homie, I get you in. All right. It's a whole backstory with that. But Trina, you got anything you want to plug?
No, I'm done.
You done?
I don't have.
All right.
You ain't mad at me, is you?
All right.
Ah, okay. Of course not. I'm a debater, so this is like fun to me. Not at all.
All right.
She tried to play me off that. Yeah. All right. We'll see.
All right. I'm gonna put y'all in the background. We'll talk to y'all in a minute. Y'all be safe. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Mask Off, episode 93, Relations, baby, with Big Tone, Mask Off Jake, and Mr. Malachi Lee. Last words, fellas.
Yep. Check me out. this Sunday at Buell's, I'll be one of the featuring comics. A free entry, about 1, 2 o'clock, 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Got the brunch, delicious food there, man. No entry, so just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Come kick it with your boy. And then February 22nd, I'm at Ray's Boom Boom Room. Me and Tony Roney and that boy. So let's get it.
Not me, Tony Roney. Another
Nah.
Tony Roney.
No, the comedian.
Jake, anything you want to plug? The comedian. Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm a.
You don't know who the fuck I am. Hold the fuck up.
I'll go ahead now.
Jake, I'm sorry.
All right. Enough of that. End of the February 25th, Friday, February 25th, going to be at Old Shillelagh bar in Greektown for a stand-up show with Josh Adams on that show, T-Barb's on that show, JD the Smile Hustler, and Floyd Jones on that show. I'm excited for it, so pull up to that if y'all can.
You on the docket for that, dog?
Yeah.
Well, it seems personal. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
But
Hey, Jay, man, I'm proud of you, dog. At Greektown, nigga.
Yeah. I kind of feel like an asshole too, because that's a Friday, which means I can't do the show.
Hey, you all right, bro?
I realized, wait,
because I was gonna talk junk. Like, no, you ain't about to plug no shows on the same time to mask off. But hey, that's a show to plug, brother.
Yeah, I just realized I did that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a fucking asshole.
I might not be on the show that day to come see you.
Nah, nigga, don't do that. No, don't do that.
Well, either way it go, Big Tone will be here. Whatever they doing, fuck that bullshit.
Hey, Jake, I'm proud of you, bro. Big salute, man.
I am too, man. Keep it pushing, man. You know what it is.
Yeah.
But we got to get up out of here, man. We got to get up out of here.
Damn, sorry I did that.
He had to get up out of here.
Yeah, right. So on that note, this is Mask Off, episode 93 Relations. Shout out to the press. We miss you, man. We'll see you when you come back. I'm Big Tone. This is Malachi Ali doing it for the young ladies. And this is my man, Funny with the Plan, Big Jake. Holla at your boy. We out of here. Peace.